Purchasing decisions are made with varying degrees of emotional involvement. For things that are needed on a daily basis, such as hygiene products, people usually act rationally and thoughtfully. With other purchases, people often act impulsively and decide spontaneously to buy this product. Every product represents a purchase stimulus and triggers positive emotions. As a result, people are often tempted to buy shoes or the like without questioning whether they actually need them. We have therefore summarized some psychological savings tricks for you, which you should definitely know, so that such impulse purchases no longer happen to you and you have significantly more money available in the end. So if you also want to have more money, be sure to watch this video until the end. Number 1. Spread your money over multiple accounts. If possible, you should spread your salary over several accounts. 3 accounts are recommended. 1 for fixed costs such as rent, cell phone contract and annual insurances. A savings account to which you can set up a monthly standing order. A checking account that keeps everything you have at your free disposal. This creates a much greater inhibition to spend money unnecessarily if you had to fall back on your savings account. In addition, this has a positive effect on your consumption behavior, as it suggests that you have less money available. Number 2, pay with cash. A classic savings tip is to pay with cash. Scientific studies have proven that paying with a debit card results in more money being spent. And in this case, too, there is a psychological reason behind the change in purchasing behavior. We find it harder to part with physical cash, because the loss of money feels more real and hurts more than with the balance in the bank. Number 3, no change. Do you always have the urge to get rid of loose change as quickly as possible? Then collect it in a container at home. Similar to cash, it hurts us more to spend a bill than coins, and you might reconsider whether the product is really worth it. So, in the best case, don't carry any change with you when you shop. Number 4, the 10-minute or 30-day rule. If you run across something at the supermarket that is not actually on your shopping list, then take the product in your hand and carry it around with you for 10 minutes. Then decide whether you really need the product or not. For luxury items like a smartphone, the 30-day rule applies. Make a list and think for 30 days whether you should really make the purchase. Number 5, avoid frustration shopping. The temptation is great to treat yourself to something nice when you don't feel so good or are depressed. In these situations you often tend to reward yourself and are therefore more willing to spend money. When you are sad or frustrated, you should not go shopping for this reason. The good feeling afterwards won't last long anyway, or you might even get angry about the purchased item that you don't really need. And number 6, store in store. Online shopping has simplified our lives, and in many cases you can get products cheaper on the internet than in local stores. However, the disadvantage is that you quickly have your virtual shopping cart packed full at a handsome price, with the thought that you can send it back. However, very few people actually do this when the goods have already arrived at home. Therefore, try to buy in the stationary trade if possible. As a rule, you take less with you or think twice whether you really need the item. Those were our 6 psychological savings tricks. You will find here in the video another video in which we show you 5 financial mistakes with which you can ruin your future. Watch the video to avoid these mistakes in the future. If you liked the video, then I would be really happy about a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any new video.